All right, we are live.
Are we live?
We are live. Welcome, you bloody nerds, to episode 33 of Nerd News Happy Hour. I'm one of your hosts, Dynamite Kalo, with the lovely
Shawna.
Uncle.
I thought that was my cue.
The
lovely Uncle Black.
And our lovely guest.
Yes.
Jada.
What's going on, Jada? Now, this is a special
guest.
Thanks
for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, you're welcome.
So quiet.
This is a special guest because not only did she turn 18, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, moving on to adulthood, but she's also our guest, and she's going to be working on a podcast of her own, maybe, so we don't know. So this is going to be really, really, really helpful for her, but also, welcome to Nerd News.
Exactly.
Definitely, let's see. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, I know your pops over there knows everything about yourself, but tell us a little bit about yourself.
There's not really much to know. I'm a huge band and anime geek, I guess.
That's awesome.
I watch a lot of anime, and I basically just watch anime all day.
What's your favorite
I
show at
can't
the
fault
moment?
you for that.
What's your favorite show at the moment?
I have a lot, Fruit Basket.
Yeah.
And Bleach.
That's what's up.
Nice, right on.
Seven Deadly Sins.
Yes.
Nice. Have you played the mobile game?
I don't know, but I keep on getting ads for it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm hesitant. I don't want to get too sucked into it. You know, I might like it. I don't know. So.
And then about 3/4 of the way in, you're having to drop real money.
Yeah, yeah.
It's you need to pay at this point to get any further in the game.
That would suck. But, you know, that's how games do. They suck you in.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a cheap bastard, so you ain't getting none of my money.
Right.
We have on our YouTube, really quick, I apologize, on our YouTube, B's at E's. I think that's your friend, right, E?
I believe that's that fucktard Nikki.
So, for the first time in our show, fuck you, little Nikki!
You, Nikki!
And for the 23rd
time.
Fuck you! A story! Wait, what happened?
For the 23rd time, and for the 43rd time in his life, happy birthday from
Happy birthday!
You, Astoria crew!
Shawna's like, yeah, let's...
I don't know what I'm doing, but...
Yeah, man. Yo, long turn 43, huh? Holy shit.
Happy birthday, mofo.
That's what's up, man.
He's like the kung fu master with the long gray beard.
Until his brother comes in, right? Starts fucking shit up.
Oh, shit. A little crazy. So, I want to do this before we get too far in there. I need to make a public apology.
Oof.
Yes. And I'm doing this live on multi-platforms. I would like to extend my sincerest apology to Hubs for ever doubting him, because I said that I would never play Animal Crossing New Horizons, and he kept telling me that I should play, that I would love it, and I'm sorry. I was wrong. You were right. I should never doubt your suggestions ever again.
Man, those are the most incredible words a man can hear.
And it's public, and it's live, and it's on social media.
That's right,
there we
Shawna.
go.
Bend the knee.
Well, he told me about High Score Girl, which, Jada, you should totally watch. It's adorable, and just, I did not watch it as much as I should have, Because I was like, oh, yeah, I'll get to it. And he's like, no, you really need to watch it. I'll get to it. So I finally get to it, and I, like, binge watch it.
Pretty dope, huh?
Oh, it's so nice. It's great. It's awesome. The guy's, like, the main kid is, like, obsessed with video games. And it basically goes, like, it starts in, like, 1994, 1995. And each year as, like, new consoles and new games were released in that time era, they talk about. So they're talking about, the Game Boy and the Game Gear and the Jaguar and the Street Fighter and all of that. It all comes out in chronological, and it's so awesome.
Definitely gotta check it out.
Gotta check it out.
That's awesome. So, speaking about video games, what's your favorite hobby, Jada?
If you consider band a hobby, then I'd say band. Sometimes I like to practice outside of the practice I do for class. Just play like covers of songs. I love playing video games.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Watching anime, painting.
Panting.
Painting. Is that when you dance while you paint? That's like a new thing.
That sounds interesting.
I would not be coordinated enough to do that.
Neither would I.
I also love dancing.
Cool.
That's cool.
Awesome.
And
I also love telling stories about band camp too.
That one time.
Dude, for the longest time.
Wait, you see?
She didn't know what it was. She didn't know what it was from, and she always would be like. And this one time at band camp, and she plays the flute too, no less.
Oh man, your dad's wrecking you right now, man.
Sorry, just tell him to go sniff a sock.
I like that. Great insinuation. Oh no, he did not. Uncle Sacco.
I'll snuggle with you later.
So, Jada, what do you like when do you have music that you like to dance to, and like stuff that you chill to? Is it all together? What do you kind of like?
When I dance, I'm in a hip hop class, so we usually dance to like contemporary hip hop and stuff. And then I just listen to like alternative, pop, rock, just kind of a mix and stuff. So
that girl,
everything but country.
Yes.
Hey man, country ain't too bad, man. Not that I enjoy it, but my dad got me into that shit. It's about like stories and such, But I just
only if you get rid of the.
But I can't, it's just something about it.
I can't get down with
it.
it.
It's like
my girl left, my truck left, my dog left.
Yeah, that's the one thing
my
that
house
fucks me
left.
up, man.
Have you ever heard of Kane Brown?
Who?
Negative.
Kane Brown.
No.
Holy fucking shit. I never liked country, and then I heard Kane Brown. He's got swag and he's got soul.
Okay.
For country, like, check him out. I will definitely give props to Kane Brown. That's probably like the only country artist that I say I got the entire album.
Word. You know who I never thought, and I got introduced by a buddy of mine, Matthew Gilbert, the lead singer of Stained.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I'm talking about?
Aaron Lewis.
Oh, Aaron Lewis.
He has a country band, and I had no idea that like he did country.
That's different.
Yo, and like he kills it, dude. I was so mad when I heard it.
I'm not shocked.
Kills it.
Long saying that like the Eagles country rock. No, not like the Eagles country rock. Oh, you're probably talking about Aaron Lewis. I wouldn't consider the Eagles country rock.
Nah, dude. I don't know. Those dudes were like country.
They were like, I mean, but they had so many different songs, and it was almost like each song had its own genre.
And
you had Hotel California, No, I don't know why that's all the only song I can think right now.
And I wonder if even in that time, like there weren't these categories, you know, like they played whatever it was, so people they had no idea what the hell it was.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Now
maybe
that I
is
think
country
about
rock. I'm not sure. So
a lot of it though, a lot of the lines blurred, especially in the 60s and 70s, with the genres of music. I mean, country was sounding rock was sounding country, and then there was disco.
Oh,
disco was dope though. Shit.
Oh,
disco was shit.
I can dig on some disco.
Yeah.
My personal favorite was P-Funk, Parliament All-Stars.
Okay.
George Clinton.
I got Bee Gees in my hand right now.
We got the funk.
You guys liked ABBA?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jada's like, what the fuck my dad doing? Yo. Believe me, this isn't
Yeah,
his
you're gonna
worst.
find some. You're gonna
He
find
gets
some
down.
stuff about your dad.
Yeah, when he
Oh,
wears that
yeah.
Don't
kilt.
worry, Jada. We're gonna make sure that you are solid for blackmail on your dad for years to come.
That's great.
Yeah. When he
Yeah.
wore that kilt, it was game over, kid.
Oh,
Game over.
she's been with me when I wore the kilt.
But was she
this
there?
was
But did you
twerking, bro.
shake your booty on camera in your kilt?
I don't think so. But,
Oh yeah, he shook his booty on camera in that kilt.
Yeah.
But I've been out in...
working a little bit.
He was Arabian
I
Gobble
should
on
have worn
the floor,
tonight.
yo.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that. I might put it on for the second half then.
Oh, shit.
I'm at home, too. I could wear it traditional style.
He can freeball if he want. Shit.
Dear God.
Okay. You better make sure I don't find a wig, too.
Oh, shit. What was her name?
Maybe we'll have a special guest, Kiki the Love Goddess.
Kiki. Well, yeah. She's like, I can't do this shit. Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
Poor kid. Welcome to being 18.
Welcome. Welcome to the chaos.
Hi, Eric. How you doing?
Let's see.
Nobody. I got the freaking shit into the stick here on Facebook, duty.
Yeah,
Shit.
pretty cool news that we're actually we're on a new service and we're able to stream to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Live, Periscope, which is tied into our Twitter, so you can find us on Twitter as well. And we're gonna be jumping on a couple other ones too. So get excited! You can watch us anywhere. You ain't escaping us at all. That's it. It's
No.
game over.
No, it's
We're
keeping the nerve.
going
gonna
to
be
find
in
your
faces.
social media, and we're going to stalk you
Yeah,
and make you watch us.
yeah,
And that's our face.
Long, I don't need a pole.
just to remind you all and tell your buddies, your friends, and family that we are actually live on Saturday night at 8:30 because we were actually doing Friday, but we kind of like low key.
We may have neglected to promote that time and date
Yeah.
change
Our
a
bad.
little bit more aggressively.
But now you know. And
And
knowing
knowing
is
how-
half the battle.
That G.I.
You
Joe.
know.
The more you know. Back to our guest
Yeah, back to our
interview.
guest.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yo, what's your favorite anime, man?
Fruit Basket, Inuyasha.
Oh,
Kagome!
There's a lot.
that's cool,
Oh,
man.
That's awesome.
Between Ichigo and Naruto, who would you say is the more badass?
Ichigo.
Why is that? You know it's coming.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought you said Naruto.
I don't remember what I said.
Well, go with your heart.
Yes,
Go
go
with
with
your
your heart. Go with your heart.
I mean, they're both pretty bad. Just one more than the other. Naruto is just like doesn't listen to anyone. But he's still successful.
He became Hokage.
Because he believes in himself.
Okay.
I like.
Got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but I like the fact that he showed that even if you had a stumbling start in life, you weren't the greatest student, you're kind of a screw up, you can still get your stuff together and you can still achieve something if you try hard enough and you work.
Yep.
And I kind of I gotta respect everyone for that one.
Yes, you just did to say badass.
No, I didn't. I said bad.
I thought you said badass.
Oh.
I don't swear.
I know you don't swear. I don't know where you got that shit from.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know where she got that shit from.
Yo.
Yeah, she likes South Park and she likes the movie.
Yo, we apologize. We sir a fuck ton lot, man. I'm fucking sorry
Especially
for that
Shawna.
Yeah.
Cause
I got called out. I got called out by Jay's dad before. He's like, "Oh, is she the girl who what is it? Swears a lot or talks like a pirate or something like that?" I'm like, "Sorry, Jay's dad." I cleaned up my act for a hot minute. I said a hot minute. So, Jada, my personal thing I want to know. Cupcakes. What's your favorite flavor?
Probably. If we're going for basics, vanilla.
We don't know.
I like.
no simp cupcake. No simp.
Yeah,
like
no basic.
almond.
No basic fishes. Oh, almond. I never in a million years would have thought that cherry and almond would go together as flavors. Until my friend had me make an almond cupcake with cherry buttercream.
Whoa.
It was dope!
Whoa.
I've never had it like that before.
Wow.
You had me at buttercream.
Yeah, maraschino cherry buttercream.
Jada, is that a challenge? Is that what I hear?
A challenge?
Is that a challenge for Shawna?
Yes.
Shit.
All right.
She's like, wait a minute, I feel like this could be beneficial to me to say yes.
All right.
Shit.
Let's dive right in. In gaming news, PS5 news.
They dropped a shit ton on us.
Yeah, they did.
Ooh, what a week. What a week. First we get the announcement that they were hiring people and leaking a release date of October. And everybody was up in arms because they normally were saying the holiday season, which would have been November, December period. And then PlayStation then announces, like, nah, that was just our hiring firm that they fucked up, and nah, we're not dropping the PS5 in October. It's going to be when we said the holiday period. Still no official date confirmed, but someone dropped the ball when hiring. But it kind of makes sense because it's one of those things where you want to hire the people first before you release it. And, it's just between now and October. The hiring process is like about a month long. That puts us in July.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to have enough time.
No. And unfortunately, when you say holiday season, I mean, that's pretty broad. And I think that's why a lot of companies will use that term. It's because it's so broad, it doesn't give them a set in stone. Look, we just said holiday season. We didn't say which one. We just said holiday.
Yep.
You assumed.
Everybody assumed. I foresee mid-November, right before Black Friday.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's the time frame that I see. But I mean, they were all over the place in the news because they're also announcing that their games are now going to be branded as PlayStation Studios. So any game coming out from them, like back in the old school days with the PlayStation 1, they had 989 Studios for like a lot of the sports that they absorbed. Now it's just PlayStation Studios, which has that splash opening animation for the games. It's pretty dope looking at it.
It's really nice. It's clean.
Yeah.
It's very clean.
I hope that's how they have it for their the system itself, because that would be a dope ass opening logo for the PS5. That shit right there. That is like the dopest. I mean, you had the PlayStation 1, which was cool. You had the PlayStation 2 that was a dong, like wake the fuck up. PlayStation 3 was and the 4.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them were just not memorable.
Yeah, I would say the 1 and the 2, but the 3 and the 4 is a thing, whatever. You know, give me something that's memorable when I turn on the system.
Yeah. I mean, right now with how Nintendo has the Switch clicks, you know, that's something that you associate with the Nintendo Switch. You hear that sound, you know it. So if they can do that with this new logo, then they've got it. Yes.
That was brilliant, by the way. The whole click, everything gets quiet, and all of a sudden. Perfect.
Snap.
What you got?
Do we know if there's any word if and when we can pre-order? Is there anything on that? Do we know?
Let's touch base on that, because think about this. There are so many people unemployed. Well, two things, right? Unemployed. That means that there's a lot of people like going for that job position, right? That's a lot of like competition. And two, will people have enough funds to pre-order a system that's already going to be limited?
Yes.
How crazy is that going to be, dude? Like, let's say that they do sell it for let's say they sell it for 400. I don't know if that's the price. I don't know.
I think they teased like it was supposed to be around like $4.99 or $5.99, something around that price point.
Okay, all right. I'm not sure, but don't quote me on it, right? When we get it, you guys will get it. But
exactly.
You know, if it's already unlimited supply, and whoever like buys like 405, like what are they gonna skyrocket the price to? That's gonna be crazy.
Oh my god!
People really
that's gonna be
scalpers.
Yo.
That's gonna be like with the Wii U when that came out. Not even the Wii U, the Wii. I'm sorry. When the Wii came out.
But look at the fucking Ring Fit. It's not even a console. It's a game, and you can't get it. Sell your goddamn kidney for it. Like, look, I just want to not be fat for quarantine, okay? Let me exercise and play video games.
I'm telling you.
Side note, we don't condone organ trafficking. Just just throwing that out there, right? Throwing it out
yes,
there.
we do not advertise selling of organs. Unless you would like one of my organs, and then we can chat a little later. Give a kidney.
We're kidding.
Half a liver.
Yeah. But
anything about that pre-order dates or anything? Does it not say anything yet?
Oh, I don't.
June 4th.
No way.
Wow.
No
that's
way.
something that's being floated around according to T3.com. June 4th.
So then there's it's a tease, not definitive, but it's floating around in the air. So maybe probably June, July, we may start hearing about that kind of stuff.
That being said,
that
gives you enough time to pay it off.
Exactly. And that's another thing that they may realize. If they say you got it, all you need to do to pre-order it is put $25-$30 down, get you in the pre-order, that people can swing.
Yeah. Olga said they're going to pre-order it but not have electricity to play it with. As long as they retail is AT going for much higher prices for the Ring Fit. But yeah, I mean, when I'm dating myself, so when the PlayStation 2 came out, I went to an electronic boutique.
Oh man!
now, mind you, I had just gotten my consoles and uvula taken out, and I was being released, and I couldn't talk, so I had to make hand signals and gestures to my sister, but I was and so she wasn't understanding, so I just groggily walked my ass over to EB, which was like right up the block from where the hospital was, 82nd Street, Jackson Heights, and walked in, and she already knew why I was there. So she talked for me, how much is the pre-sale for the PS2? They said, all you have to drop is at least $5.
Wait.
Well, this is back in the day.
Let me get this right.
Like now you got to drop $5 for a pre-sale on a $60 game, but
I know.
Yeah.
Let me get this right. You got surgery, and
Yep.
right after surgery, you decided, I'm going to go to EB Games.
Yes.
You need to get that pre-order. Priorities, dude.
Like, I walked in, and literally they were running the demo for Dynasty Warriors. And that game was so beautiful. I, like, literally a tear came down my cheek because I was like, I got to have this. I just thinking to myself, yes, right after surgery, I got a pre-sale for the PS2 because I had to have it.
Again, priorities. Man knows what's important in life.
Do you see how badass your dad is? Yo! No other human
didn't
being would
even
be
know.
like, I'm all set. I'm going to go to EB right now. Yo!
I was like, come on, E, we got to get you in bed to rest after your surgery. He's like, PlayStation. PlayStation.
I got myself that PlayStation day one when it came out. Oh, man. Oh. Now, this is New York City, so you got to duck and hide and shit, and you can't. And the dumbasses give you this nice blue bag that says whatever the color bag that that PlayStation on it. I'm like, yo, I don't want anybody knowing I got a PlayStation. I gotta ride the subway.
Ooh.
Just give me like a shitty brown paper bag or something.
Olga just called me out. She said, what about when Jada was born? So, we all know. Well, as a matter of fact,
Here we go.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm about to say happy birthday to Jada and happy birthday to one other thing. And you'll know. So, Jada was born May 15th, 2002. You know what movie came out in 2002, right? AOTC. Star Wars Attack of the Clones.
Oh.
So, you know me and Star Wars. I'm going to pre-order my tickets. Opening night. Well, opening night was midnight, May 16th, 2002.
You did not.
I did.
Yo.
You skipped out on your kid.
She was born already.
You skipped out on your newborn.
She was born already. She was at the nurse's station because her mom had gestational diabetes, so they watched the kid for 24 hours. Her mom's knocked out. All the nurses by then knew. I dipped out, went, took a shower, went to the movies, got myself a popcorn. As a matter of fact, that was the best thing ever because I had an empty seat next to myself.
Oh shit!
So I sat at the edge at the I always like the aisle row, so I sat in the aisle, and people were coming by. Is this seat ticket? Yes, it is. I got a ticket for it. They're supposed to meet me here tonight, so no, I'm sorry.
That's
I'm sorry.
I paid for 2 tickets.
I paid for
2 seats.
Yeah, and then I went to go see the movie. And then right after, I went right into the hospital, and I'm walking down the maternity ward aisle, and they're all asking, how was the movie? How was the movie? How was the movie? So, happy birthday, Star Wars Attack of the Clones, coming out at May 16th, 2002. It is now 18 years old.
Holy cow.
Oh, wow.
A perfect timing.
Mind you,
is unreal story.
Mind you, Revenge of the Sith came out in 2015. My other daughter was born in 2015. Luckily, she was April.
Somehow I feel like anytime anyone would be born, you would find a Star Wars correlation.
No more babies, so I don't have to worry about that.
Right.
Snip, snip. Anyways. This is really unreal.
I know,
Oh,
right?
Did you
Unreal
guys hear
5.
about that shit about Epic Games trying out Unreal Engine 5 for the new consoles
Mm-hmm.
and the new for developers? You think they can go beyond that shit? Like really go beyond that shit though? Unreal 4.
They can.
You think so?
I think they can. They just need the hardware to perform.
You think the console's
Yeah.
gonna do it? Because I heard that like Valhalla was capped at 30 FPS on Xbox.
Well, that's Xbox. Piece of shit.
Choking on that Xbox.
Why get an Xbox? Just buy yourself a PC at that point in time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for real.
Because it looks like one anyway, dumbass.
That's right. Who wants a
Big giant
subwoofer tower?
spacer.
You know.
And they have batteries.
Like, it's so ugly, and it's Microsoft anyway. I would
Yeah.
love to see if Apple pushed out a console.
No.
I don't
No.
see it, but could you imagine, though?
It would be highly overpriced for what it is, and you would have to freaking buy App Store.
And there would be 2 sizes, maybe 3.
I'm sorry, if you would like to add a second player, please buy second player option for 99 cents on the App Store.
99 cents. Shoot.
Now that's 99 cents each time you want to add a player to
Oh.
the game.
Oh wow.
All the time.
Crazy.
Or you could pay $15 for a monthly subscription
Do
for
that.
second player privileges. I love you,
See a lot
Apple.
of people do that.
What do you guys
love
think,
you,
the
App.
viewers? What do you guys think?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on everything happening with PlayStation?
Yeah, and Xbox.
Oh, and yeah, Xbox, Unreal Engine, stuff like that.
Well, listen. We can't really shit on Xbox that much, right? Because like we are getting at least like Skate 1 and 2 remake. I mean, yo, that's dope as shit.
Yeah,
right?
Tony Hawk.
At least we're getting some of that shit remade again. So I'm looking forward to that. But
I want to know. I want to know if they're going to be using the original songs and soundtrack
oh, man.
because that shit was life.
Yo, right?
Like, I mean, it was like quintessential ska, skate punk music. It's fantastic.
Don't punk us out like what they did with Crazy Taxi.
Oh,
Most of the album was Smash Mouth, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they re-released it, it was just like, what the fuck is this shit? This ain't Crazy Taxi, and I think we paid for that, and I was like, oh, this is bullshit. Give my money back.
yeah.
Fuck you, so.
Jackasses.
Well, let us know your thoughts in the comments. You know, and
Like trying to be all like productive here with my notes like a real adult
wow.
reporter and shit.
Teacher Shawna.
That's Tony Hawk, though.
Professor Shawna. Look at that.
Yeah. It's a fucking old shit.
Hey,
The lead pipe.
Jada, you might like this next bit. So Avengers Assemble in Japanese. I think your pop says it the best because I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, no. She's the president of the Japanese club in high school.
Oh,
Japan Club.
I'm sorry. Oh
Lay
shit.
it on us. Lay it on us. Say the word.
My
Say
bad.
It. Read it. Pronounce it proper for us. We're putting her on the spot.
Take your time.
Yeah,
Hurry
we-
up.
I
It's
did-
all good.
Susan Baru, I don't know.
Oh, Long saying, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Before Long saying most songs are coming back, but others not so much because of licensing.
Okay.
Thank you, Long. He's like our Beaver reporter.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Long as like the unofficial 5th nerd or 6th nerd. I don't know how many nerds we got anymore, so.
He's thinking, like
but he's an unofficial nerd.
I'm thinking Long,
like our
has
beat-off
a
reporter.
bright future. I'm thinking.
What did you call him?
The beat-off reporter.
Look, I don't know what he's doing in his spare time, but I don't need to know. I can't.
Oh, man.
Someone's turning red, and it's nearly impossible, but that's great. So I think
it's solid.
I think it said Abenjas Sanburu.
Abenjas
Asenburu. Abenjas Asenburu. Abenjas Asenburu.
Can we just
Abenjas Asenburu.
Sure. But I gotta say, when I saw that, I was floored. Just the fact that they are reimagined as feudal Japanese samurai and everything. It's just like fucking Hulk is a sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. He even cut the E Honda pose.
Thanos looks really dope too, man.
Yes.
I was.
Sorry, Sean.
I was kind of digging on. Oh, it's okay. I was kind of digging on Black Widow. She kind of has that like ninja kind of stealth look going on.
Oh no, that's no.
You guys, we're gonna drop that link up on the YouTube chat for everybody to see.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you need to check it out and tell us which one is your favorite version.
Did you know? And Long, back me up on this one. I think you might know. Did you guys know that I think it's Play Arts has samurai versions of like Wolverine, Darth Vader, and like a bunch of different. I think Deadpool and I'm not sure if Captain America. And it's like when I see these pictures on the when you click at the link and you see the pictures. They kind of look similar, They kind of look similar. Actually, I think there's an Iron Man too. Yeah, and a War Machine Iron Man, and and they're actually fully postable. They're about this height, about.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think that like a samurai Vader, where his helmet's like the helm of a samurai.
Yep.
Oh,
like some like these, but they have like full samurai armor. But they're like Marvel and Star Wars and shit. Yeah, pretty cool.
Interesting.
Jay he works hard and so long, he works in the medical field, so that's why we grab him when we grab him. He at 2 places. That's right. So when Jay's available, we are grateful for all that he's doing. Just some Saturdays he's just knocked out. And so our hearts are with Jay and his family. They're all doing well. It's just he works very, very hard.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, let me drop off.
If he gets a headache or something, it's like, we got you, man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was part of the reason I think that we decided to switch from Fridays to Saturdays was because for him just coming off of that work day was just too much. He just couldn't.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he had to work Saturday mornings.
And you know what?
Yes.
Even still, he would show up, like, for the podcast because he looks forward to that podcast. He looks forward to this, like, this moment that we do as well to like lose ourselves and get away from all the negativity and even through the mud and the struggle, he showed up. And so like hey, sometimes you have some really tough days. Sometimes you can kind of like make it, So hey, we understand.
We do.
Yeah.
And Mike, I think he was coming down with a migraine, and Mike is our reoccurring guest. He couldn't make it because he had a stirring migraine. So
hey, Long, you might like this next news bit. My Little Transformers or Transform Little Ponies.
Or Trans Ponies. More than meets the paw. Trans pony.
I've got feelings about this. I just don't know what they are.
No. You gotta share them. You gotta share them, though. You gotta share them. Like,
I mean,
okay. Do you like what they look like?
That's yes.
Okay.
Like that Optimus Prime pony. All right. I feel it. I feel it hard. So, but it's the whole concept. I'm kind of like, are the ponies gonna transform into robots, or
the robots transforming into ponies?
What are they? How is they transforming? I don't know.
Love if they transform. If they transformed, I'd rock My Little Ponies. I think that's the key to getting other people to become bro. If My Little Ponies transforms, bronies. No. I'd so be a brony.
Oh, don't do it.
A trans brony.
Oh shit.
But then in the article on Cybertron.com, thank you, Long.
Right.
Dude, I scrolled down, and I don't know if the article refreshed, or I just didn't catch that part when I was reading the article, but they're talking about a potential of My Little Pony Ghostbusters.
Ooh.
Like, dressed as the Ghostbusters. Like, I don't know if you could see it.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Ghost Ponies. And when there's something in the little bar, who are you gonna call? My Little Pony. And that's the sound of them pooping because, horses and ponies poop every, 5 minutes.
That's right,
every 4 minutes.
Your pops is wild as shit.
I don't know what I signed up for.
Oh. Damn, but no, that'd be interesting. I mean, that's what Long put up there.
Oh.
Dude, but you know what? It's funny. I've been, since I'm working from home, somehow I ended up on Discovery Family, and My Little Pony was on. I kept eyeing it because I was like, what the fuck is going on? And it's muted, so I'm like, what the fuck is going on now? They're in a barn, and this looks like a ghost pony, and what the fuck am I missing? And damn, man, I wish I could hear audio. And lucky enough, I don't have subtitles because then I'd probably be sucked in. And then I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, this looks like a classic cartoon. Like, just a reaction. I was like, holy shit, when they, going back to last week, when they wrote this shit, they captured that 80s, 90s style of cartoons. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
Yeah.
Not a brony yet. Yeah, she's looking at me like I'm fucking crazy, but she should know better. I'm not the one that said my Uncle Long says he eats cats for dinner in school.
I didn't say that. Neela did.
Oh, that was Neela, her sister. Said my Uncle Long, which they couldn't differentiate between Long and his brother, so they just said Long for everything. He said he eats cats for dinner.
And dogs.
And dogs. At school.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Like Matt told him, after he said he eats cats and dogs, I told him that Uncle Long eats cats and dogs.
So, boy, I don't know if you guys caught that.
Oh, yeah.
Say it again. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah. We heard. I don't know if Long heard. We heard.
It might be best that he didn't.
He's probably whacking out the bowl.
Only you.
I can't.
Just saying. What happened to his bunny? Just saying.
So, Swamp Ass. Speaking about
Swamp Ass.
Speaking of, CW.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing, tell me a story, huh?
This is coming. Swamp Thing is coming. That originated on DC Universe. It's coming to the CW.
Yeah.
CW's putting it in its back pocket as probably a filler series. Hopefully we're going to get Swamp Thing in the fall. Considering that, while we're at it, considering that the CW, all their shows are not returning until January of 2021.
Oh.
All of them. Except for that thorn in our side, that's like a 7-year itch of Supernatural, which is coming back in the fall to finish off its 15th season. But I'm thinking that Swamp Thing is going to give us some new show for those of us that haven't watched it on DC during the fall. Maybe this will give it some breath, a new life, and we'll get the Swamp Thing on the CW.
As long as they don't do what they like to do with their shows by making Swamp Thing some angsty, teenage wuss-puss, but
Yeah,
show.
Who's like down in the dumps because he got ditched by some chick or something. Come
exactly.
on, man.
Oh man,
I can't believe she wouldn't love as a swamp monster.
that was the Lee Majors movie. You don't remember that Swamp Thing movie back in the 80s? The Lee Majors and Swamp Thing? That was basically it. I got dumped. And then the cartoon Swamp Thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
but at least he didn't brood about it like every 5 minutes.
Yeah. And those were some awesome special effects, though. Can we at least admit that? Like, those movies were awesome special effects for, shitty technical shit. It was awesome. Whereas CW, it's like, let me just throw a little lightning bolt here and a little smoke.
Yeah, right.
And, you ran a lot. Get out of here, Flash.
Yeah.
So we got someone on the YouTubes saying hi to Jada. It's Annalisa Zavala. Oh, it's Anna. Hi, Anna.
Who's Anna?
Her friend.
No, not my friend. My best friend, my sister.
Her other sister.
Oh.
Might as well just. Yeah. That's her other sister.
Did you know about this?
What?
She was
Did
your
she have
daughter?
another sister?
Dude, no, she's definitely not mine. Definitely not mine, but she looks like she could be. But she's not mine. Not mine. 100% not mine.
Another mister.
Yeah. Yeah, and a missus too. Not mine. No.
No, mommy adopted her.
Oh, your mother adopted her. Okay, that's fine. It's fine by me. Oh, then she's got no relation to me. That's fine. No child support thing.
She's too old to have child support.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So are you. Just saying. But yes, along with Swamp Thing, they are also bringing some other shows over.
Yeah, they got like 3 other properties that they.
Yeah, and then exactly with them not being able to film any of their shows now, this is probably what they're doing is they're filling. They're probably filling it for shows that are not coming back because it's Swamp Thing, Tell Me a Story, Coroner, and Dead Pixels. Dead Pixels seems interesting.
I'm kind of excited for Tell Me a Story because I'm a huge fan of classic fairy tales. So the fact that these are like revamped horror versions of fairy tales, I'm like,
yes,
yeah,
my heart.
So in the chat over here we have Jada's not my sister anymore.
Oh snap!
And somehow Long's like, there's the other one.
That's my other kid, Mila, my mini-me.
Since we're on the subject of some sort of family feud, right? Universal has this family feud going on with it was by the Hollywood Reporter, where like hold on.
This shit is just this shit is getting between AMC and Universal Films.
Like,
dude, they're
getting worse and worse.
Like, people are saying, no, that's not what I meant by saying that, we're going to go direct to video.
Right.
Like, Universal's been quoted as saying, Trolls is going to have a theatrical release.
Yes.
That's basically like they'd be on the studio side. They'd be dumb to only go direct to on demand. This is why we don't get direct to video movies anymore, because it just killed the movie studio.
Right.
No one was buying it.
There were a couple that went straight to video release. So that was always the benchmark. You know, if your movie was that shitty, it went straight to video release.
Like that Fantastic Four. That went directly nowhere. But I mean, they really gotta really think about it, and that leaves you with whose movies to put out. I think at the end of it, it's just a bunch of people puffing their chest, and at the end, maybe they're just jockeying for a better deal with Universal to pay them less to license the films. It's kind of trying to, I'll give you my strong arm. Take my strong hand. Dang it! No! I'm just gonna play the Little Mermaid now.
God damn it, Chris Elliott! Why that dude always gotta show up in every show, man?
Oh shit! No, but I think that's what.
Yo, but it's also free marketing though. Like, all these news sites are picking up. Like Universal's having, moviegoers having a feud. Universal is going above the theaters, and it's like people are like, wait, Trolls is on demand? It's already on like I can stream it. Like that's phenomenal marketing, dude.
Yeah.
Like
that's like thank you AMC.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Let me look it up now. Let me watch it.
Exactly.
Hey, they're not
like I've been like here's the problem about it. I was reading some financial shit on CNBC or Bloomberg, and AMC should be scared because they only have enough cash to last them through like July or August. They may not pull out of this shit the way that they are. The way that they went into it, they may come out a different conglomerate because they're not going to be conglomerate anymore because they're losing money on those theaters that are sitting there now. And I hope they listen to this one. If you fuckers were smart, you'd not open up your theaters, open up your concessions for popcorn. Because I bet you motherfuckers, I will pay the popcorn money to get movie theater popcorn with butter so I could come home and watch a movie.
You're crazy, dude. What? You would pay that
I've done it
money?
before. I would. I've done it before.
You went in to buy popcorn and then left just for the popcorn.
Yes.
Smart.
I also had a credit for a free popcorn. So, why not?
Shit,
and then this old lady tried to get me to buy her ticket, but
in that case, yeah. See, it's all about the details.
But at the end of the day, really think about it. If you're a person that doesn't have a popcorn maker, a bag of popcorn just doesn't compare to movie theater popcorn.
Sure.
And so you're going to sit there with your family. You just spent $20 to get something on demand. What, the $8? You already spent $20. The $8 to get and we live around the corner from the AMC. That's the only other reason. But the $9 for the popcorn for your family, and if you're smart, you got a plastic bag in your car. You run out, fill it up, run back in. I want my refill. Now you got 2 tubs.
No. Okay, so I've been seeing even like Panera, Taco Bell, they've been having these family things. So what the movie theater should be doing is they have a family pack where it has a big thing of popcorn, some nachos, and some other things and drinks that you can go in, grab it, take it home.
Yeah, because how much are you spending on movie alone? At like for IMAX, $15 a pop. plus the popcorn, plus the
Exactly.
plus this, plus that.
But the food is where they make their money, though. Honestly, in all honesty, it costs them 5 cents
Oh
for
yeah.
a small thing of popcorn.
Oh
5
yeah.
cents.
Oh yeah.
That's their money maker. They don't make money on
That's their money. Exactly. They could be raking in the money if they started doing family to-go packs of popcorn, nachos, pretzels, and soda. Those are your cheapest things for food cost. Boom.
And you know
Or
who's
even
getting
like-
that? Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go, you go.
I was just going to say, even if it's a make-it-at-home kit,
Like Taco Bell.
yes,
They have a make-it-at-home taco kit. I'm telling you.
steal our story. Please, steal our
Come
idea.
on. I know somebody's listening. Pass this shit on. I'm telling you.
That's true. They should also allow parents to get a membership for like the AMC A-listers. Because I'm an AMC lister. The manager's an AMC A-lister, which means we pay $20 a month and we get to see 3 movies a week. But you can't do that for a kid because they don't have. You have to show ID at the door. Like, that's dumb. Because that would have been, in our household, that would have been $80 that you'd make. I know the kids would probably use those 3 movies a week like nothing. Oh, yeah, you're an adult now. I'm sorry. Hey, get your own then. What the fuck are you talking about? Get a job.
And that AMC membership thing, it's almost kind of like a gym membership.
Yeah.
They're banking on those people that just pay every month, and they may or they may not go.
Yep, that was us.
Because honestly, you get your money's worth after 1 or 2 movies a month. So it's worth it, even though you're going to see at least 2 movies a month. And if you see like 4 movies, well, hey, now you've got 2 months, worth of movies. So, if they were smart, yeah, they would definitely be thinking outside the box for ways to get some kind of revenue.
Here's another one. If you know that there are like drive-in theaters still out there, why don't you just buy a big plot of land, develop it, make it a drive-through theater, fucking partner up with like Panera or some shit, and then have food delivered to your car? Yo, people would pay for that shit. That would be worth it. $50 a movie? That
you know
would
how
be
many
worth it
drive-throughs
to me.
are like dead in the water? There's nothing there.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, you partner with Grubhub or Uber Eats.
Boom. Yep.
Mic drop.
Yep.
Well,
There you go.
iPad drop. Damn! And you know what? We are giving these ideas to the world because we want this to happen.
There you go. Yeah, we don't care if you steal them. Just
You've stolen other
let
ideas,
them know.
probably.
According to Nerd News Happy Hour.
Yeah, right. One of these days, we're going to get cited for something.
Yeah, I hope so.
Someone's just
Shit.
like, they're going to say, Nerd News Happy Hour was talking about this, Star Wars from the perspective of the Sith. And you're like,
Or Mega Man movie.
Yeah, or a Mega Man movie. A good Mega Man movie, though.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good Mega Man movie.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's a lot. That's a lot writing on that.
Yeah. I mean, the one theater, like our AMC here in town, they're alright. But if you want really good popcorn with real good butter, you gotta go to the one over in Blueback Square in West Hartford.
Damn.
Holy fucking shit, they use real butter on their popcorn. Real butter. I could tell right off the first taste, so every time I was just like, yeah, keep going. Keep going. No, don't stop. Keep going. Yeah. Dale ma. Yeah, give me that butter. Give me that butter, baby. Give me that. And they thought I was crazy.
You just thought it was mayonnaise.
Just a little bit, Just
But it,
just a little
Have some popcorn with your butter.
oh, butter, popcorn, and mayonnaise.
You all right there, E? You need a moment?
I gotta think about that. I gotta try it now.
Now he's gonna like
Gotta-
deep fried popcorn covered in
And butter.
mayonnaise and butter.
Oh shit!
I never thought about that shit. You deep fry everything else, but you ain't gonna deep fry popcorn?
Oh,
Ah.
I've done that already.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay.
I've done that already.
Fried
Can you
popcorn covered in mayo.
like can you put mayo in a pan and like
That's what
Okay.
I'm thinking, Shawna. Yeah, you could.
because you've got oil in the mayonnaise,
Yeah, that's
and
what I was
like when
thinking.
you make homemade popcorn, you just put like a shit ton of oil in the bottom of the pan, throw your kernels in, and then they pop. Usually this with mayonnaise.
Excuse me.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think we might have to do a Bill Nye style science experiment.
Oh, I'm on that one already.
So let us know how that is.
Oh yes, and I got the cast iron for that because that's going to need a cast iron because you can't put it in a microwave because, of course, I got the popcorn makers here in the house, so I got the microwavable, that Jiffy, that I don't know,
Yeah.
the one that looks like it's round and you put it in the microwave and I got that. And I used to have the hot air pumper, and then I had the microwave. The Presto one, popcorn, We're mayonnaise and popcorn in this house.
And now we're trying to figure a way to make those together.
Oh my God, yes, like when I use mayonnaise for grilled cheese. Fucking fantastic.
So
Yo, thank you.
I make it at home.
You see? She learned.
I get questions, but like.
Questions are these questions.
Oh, I think her grandmother questions her about it.
So,
Yeah.
totally cool.
Fucking
She won't let me cook her grilled cheese, though.
She won't let you cook her grilled cheese?
No, because it makes
Because
me
you don't
mad.
want no mayonnaise on it.
It's so good. It's so crunchy.
She probably doesn't want her to make it because she's afraid that she's going to sneak the mayonnaise in it, and she's going to like it. And then she's going to have to admit that she likes it. Kind of like green eggs and ham.
True.
You're like, no, I don't want to eat it because I know I'm going to.
But
And then I'm going to admit you're right.
But if you use butter for your grilled cheese, the cooking temperature on butter is a lot lower, so it'll burn faster. The mayonnaise, which has olive oil in it, olive oil has one of the highest cooking temperatures.
Yeah,
And so
he's
there-
the only thing that has like has a higher.
That's right, and so that's why mayonnaise, it coats the bread, gives it a nice crunch to it. God damn it, it's mayonnaise. Hellmans, if you're listening to this, I will gratefully take a jar of your mayonnaise. Kraft, if you're listening, I will gratefully take a case of your mayo chup.
He's working hard for that sponsorship.
Go get a jar of mayonnaise. Go.
No.
Get a spatula. He's gonna cover himself. He's gonna give himself a facial. Not like that. Not like that facial. Like a facial.
It's gonna be all over my face.
He's like Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello.
Oh shit! Oh my God, that's
fuck.
great.
We jumped the track.
Oh my God. That next story.
Have we been even drinking? I don't think. So.
I have not. I would love to say that this is vodka and cranberry juice, but it's just cranberry juice.
Oh. Okay.
Cranberry juice is like a classic drink.
They say mayo is good for the hair. It is, but all right. Long, we got to move on. Long, a mayo facial, LOLs, long things. That's like 5 minutes ago. So I saw this next story, and this is all I could think about, and I got like 6 seconds. So, sorry, gotta cut it off. That was like 7 seconds. But the only reason why I thought about that, because the next story, which is all about the Benjamins, baby,
Huh.
not really Benjamin's, but Hamilton is being released on Disney Plus a year early.
Yeah.
Which, for me, now you got to pay money to go see that damn thing on Broadway.
Dude, when that came out, when that was announced, my Facebook feed blew up with people who are like, they were shitting themselves. They were so excited that this was happening. And they're like, already they're setting up, like, we need to do a watch party, and if quarantine's over, you all come to my house, we're going to stop, and it's like...
And Disney Plus being Disney, and being as patriotic, they're releasing it on July 3rd. Happy birthday, America.
Shut the front door.
July 3rd.
Well played, Disney. Well played.
Now, the movie was originally set to be released October 15th, 2021. I'm just going to move on from our previous story. Because Disney's doing it. Just saying. Swallow the frog, dude. Swallow the frog. So that's pretty fucking exciting, though, that we're going to be getting Hamilton on Disney Plus. Like, I ain't got to buy you tickets for that shit, because it's not even like you could find tickets.
No, I know. That's like, you had to win the lottery to get tickets to that thing.
Yeah, like even when it came to the Bushnell, there was that lottery app that, every day, daily, you got to log in to see if you won tickets. That's just ridiculous. Like, it's like, I don't know of any other plays or Broadway shows that have had that type of response. But
not only that, the continued response.
Yes.
How long ago did this come out? And it's still hitting Broadway hard.
Yeah.
Like, there's been a lot of musicals. Wicked, that was huge for a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cooled down. Hamilton's just...
It's not cooling off.
It's not cooling off at all, which I think then that was an excellent choice for Disney to release it early, is because it shows no signs of stopping. It really doesn't. And to cash in on that, through this whole pandemic, Disney has been knocking shit out of the park with bold moves to capitalize on a captive audience. Granted, things should be opening back up in July, but how much are they going to be opening up?
Exactly.
And if people can't celebrate 4th of July the way they want to, hey, how about you watch Hamilton? That show that you've been wanting to see for the past, 6 years and hadn't been able to see it. Guess what? Giving it to you.
Yep. They paid $75 million for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and according to The Verge, they are canceling the movie theatrical run. Yeah. But what they did is, it's not what they were smart about. How they're bringing the movie how they're bringing the show. It's not a movie made out of Hamilton itself. It's a recorded production. It's a recording of the actual Broadway production. So we're actually getting Hamilton with their actors.
Oh, that's dope.
It's almost like we got Rent the movie with the actual original, most of the original actors from Rent in the movie, but no, this is just going to be straight them on the stage. That's going to be dope. We are getting the actual Broadway show in our homes.
Dude,
that's next level.
I am lost as fuck. I think this is one part of my life that I've never explored. What are we talking about?
You've never gone to a Broadway show?
Theater?
Nah. Oh, theater?
Nah. Yeah.
Dude, I was thinking about fucking Hamilton, dude.
But you've never gone to the theater, though?
I was like, what the fuck does this dude have to do with anything, man?
It's a Broadway show about
Based
Hamilton.
on Alexander Hamilton, but
Oh my god.
a large majority of the cast, instead of being old white people, it's people of color.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the dialogue, it's rap. I mean, some of that shit is
I
fucking
was lost to shit. I was like, wow. Learned something new.
That's great.
I had a J moment.
Oh, that's great. No,
shit.
that's how that one is. In other news, I mean, what do the viewers think before I even
Yes.
go
Are you
beyond?
guys excited to be able to see Hamilton on Disney Plus in the comfort of your own home? And for a change, you can get up and go to the bathroom and not have to worry about telling the actors on stage to hold that pose for just a minute.
Speaking of taking a break, do we want to take a few minutes to get our beer of the week?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we do.
Good idea.
Well, you guys need to.
Get some beer,
I'll get the
cool off. I think I'm getting swamp ass. It's hot down here. Swamp ass.
Oh, Elsie Jasmine Sarmiento is saying, gee, you've been missing out. Google Hamilton and you will want to watch.
Yeah, I've definitely been missing out on
Yeah.
that.
It's, like I said, you would think that it being like a period kind of thing, 1700s.
Wait, what kind of period? And we'll be right back.
Oh, shit, man.
one.
Oh, shit. Hi. Welcome back to the Nerd News Happy Hour. It is no happy hour. So, gentlemen, what do you got?
Go ahead, E.
I got two things. I'll do one. G, you can do yours, and then I'll come back to the second one. First off, this was a jewel in the rough at my local package store. It is called Coated Tiles by LIC Beer Project out of Queens, New York. My home fucking town.
Oh!
What's up? That's a nice beer can too, man. The image.
It is. It caught my eye. He was like, "Oh, that's been sitting there for some time," and I was like, "Who's the last one left?"
Yo.
And LIC Beer Project at .com. They are at 3928 23rd Street in Long Island City, New York, 11101. The label design was made by something. Small batch. I can't read it. I'm trying to figure out
by somebody.
what this is.
Yo, what's the
It is 5%. So, I mean, I shouldn't. I'll know right when I taste it. And G, what are you drinking?
So, I'm trying what has become like one of my favorite breweries in Connecticut, from Stonington, Connecticut, Beard Brewing Company, and this is Grove Stand. It's a double IPA at 9.2 alcohol level.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty up there, so I'm excited. Now, when I see Grove Stand, and I like the orange field view, that's what I imagine. So hopefully that's what we're gonna get here. It is a nice, pretty can. I don't know if you guys can see it here.
Oh, okay.
It's blurred
Oh,
out.
that's
Never mind, it's blurred out, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Yeah. All right. And Shawna, you?
Coffee.
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 Always. Coffee.
We should have you versus
Actually,
coffee.
I will say the coffee I'm drinking, a friend of mine named Will sent it to me. It's from Unrest Coffee Company.
Okay.
It's a local coffee shop up in Maine, and they ground and roast their own coffee. And yeah, this one is a Allagash dark roast.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's a beer called Allagash too.
Yeah, there is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's really good. It's very smooth for a dark roast. Usually those are pretty bitter.
Very true.
So yeah.
Very true.
This is the
I'm digging it.
ale, American Pale Ale.
Cheers, everyone.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Jada and Long.
Yep. Happy birthday, guys.
Wow. Yo. That's a fucking winner, man. Wow.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Wow.
How's it taste?
Wow. Dude, it's like it's got that like zesty juice, right? It's got that zesty juice, but it's not overpowering. Like I think it's Two Roads has a juicy that's like super juicy, and it's mad sweet. So it's like, oh man, it's almost like marmalade, Not so much, but yeah, this still has that like soury, zesty, sweet taste to it, but not overpowered. It's got a nice like hoppy finish to it too, but not overpowered, man. It's like, yo, you gotta try this, man. This is really, really good.
All right.
That sounds delicious. It sounds like it's a really well balanced.
Yeah, I'm reading the back of it. Wow, man.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it's the a very well-balanced flavor palette.
Yeah.
Wow,
You
man.
have to look for that one.
I'm gonna have to get more. Oh yeah.
This one has. This is a sip, not a sipper. This is one that you could just rock anytime.
Okay.
We're getting reports that your audio sounds low.
Oh, maybe I'm far away. How about now?
But,
Better?
Better now?
Killing me the oh. Can you hear that?
Anyway, no, but this one is not bad. This is one that I would pick up, have like for like a dinner beer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Gene beer seems like one that you got to watch out because it's going
to creep up. He's a big reason by the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Be fucked up.
This
What's
is
the other
actually
one
American
you got, man?
Craft Beer Week.
You say you had two, right?
Number
Oh, yeah,
two.
what's the next one?
Ooh.
Number two is not a beer. Number two, now I'm not a heavy alcohol drinker, but
Debatable.
my work. No, I'm not a heavy. I don't drink like liquor like that.
Oh, you mean
But
like okay? I thought
Hard
you meant
liquor.
like beer was just alcohol, kind of like. I got you. Hard
Yeah,
liquor.
he only drinks liquor if there's like deadly animals soaking in it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But number two, my approved work wife, sent this to me. It's called Peligroso Tequila, and it has cinnamon in it.
So like a fireball?
I don't know. I've never had this.
Oh, but that's tequila though.
It's tequila.
It's
a nice little smoke. They're saying you're still low.
Oh man.
It's got like a little cork top to it. It's like almost like a little potion bottle.
Oh, how adorable. I would like that bottle when you're finished with it.
Yo. I don't smell the tequila.
Can you hear me
Oh,
now?
snap. Oh, that's going to be dangerous.
Hoo-wee.
Yo.
I'm wondering if the cinnamon doesn't cut that usual tequila taste.
It does.
Because cinnamon's such a powerful spice.
Mm.
This will fuck you up.
Oh.
This is one of those that you'll like hit it hard, take shots after shots after shot.
Mm-hmm.
At first you taste the tequila, but then everything else is all cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. And probably like substantial drinks afterwards, you're just going to hit the cinnamon. Because you're still going to have that lingering cinnamon taste in your mouth.
And now I'm getting the tequila. But not the full tequila.
Well, can you imagine that in like a fucking apple cider? With oranges and some, like, heat up the apple cider with oranges and cinnamon and then just dump that in there. Get whacked.
To give you buttercream frosting with it.
Wow.
Actually, no, I would think that for that, cinnamon cream cheese frosting would be better for that. Because the tanginess of the cream cheese would offset the tequila, kind of like the way a lime kind of has the offset because it's got that tang to it.
That pooty tang.
What about like a glaze?
Oh. There's churro cupcake.
I know. I knew you were gonna. Oh, I know.
Put that in with the cinnamon, sugar, and butter that you dip the...
Wait, butter mayo?
No.
No.
You melt butter. You melt butter and you put cinnamon sugar in there, and then you dump the cupcake or dip the cupcake in it, so it gets that that crisp and crunch like a churro.
Oh,
but if you throw that tequila in it,
Yeah, you're
It
about
just soaks right in there, and
Yep.
it's not cooked out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So if she can tell me where
Down
she
with that.
got that, yeah. She can let me know where she got that. Can make some boozy cupcakes for the adults. Sorry, Jada. I don't think you're ever going to be able to have that.
Nope. Never.
I usually go a little heavy-handed when I put booze in my cupcakes and stuff, so.
Only legally in Canada and any other country besides.
Yeah, I mean, if we were in Germany or France, you could totally have one.
Canada, too.
Yeah.
Canada.
But, yeah, unfortunately not so much.
Well, we're not going to go there. Total Wine has the Reposado, but it doesn't show the cinnamon. All right, so I'll do some homework.
Yeah,
and
send me a
I'll find out.
picture of the bottle too.
Wow.
I can do some research. Oh, so now, yeah. Because I've been wanting to make those churro cupcakes since you said that and you posted those. Because those looked really good.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I throw a little of the tequila in the frosting too, just to.
Done. Split it up. All right.
All right.
Yo,
So.
how do you guys feel about what's her name? The female version of Oscar Isaac is what I would say. Katie Sack-
Oh, the chick from Battlestar Galactica.
That's right. That's right. She's gonna be in Mandalorian too, and guess as who? Take a wild guess. She was in, I think, Clone Wars.
Yes. She voiced the character on Clone Wars.
Our viewers, do you know who I'm talking about?
I can't, like... All I know is it reminds me of Boba Fett. Is, like, looking at her name. It reminds me of that, but I can't for the life of me remember the name. Y'all told me. I saw it.
Oh, Katan.
Bo-Katan.
Wait, is that it?
Bo-Katan Chris Rice. I probably butchered it.
I'm just going to say
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan is good.
Yeah, Bo-Katan is fine. We're on a first-name basis, so.
Yeah, Katie Sackhoff. She was also in one of the Riddick movies.
She definitely seems like a really solid sci-fi actress who's just been kind of flying under the radar. So, definitely think this would be a perfect opportunity for her to step out in the.
Yeah, the last movie that I saw that she was in was the one where the sci-fi. She was on a ship.
When
And
did she
narrow that down a little
it's
bit?
a Netflix movie.
No,
not Ahsoka Tano. Looking at the chat, not Ahsoka Tano. If the manager, yes, Long. If the manager looks at the link, she'll see who we're talking about. But she was in a sci-fi movie where there was like a robot. It was almost like an AI holographic projection. It might have been a Netflix movie, and I can't. I can't remember the name of the movie. I'm gonna have to IMDb it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. She talks to an AI or something,
Yeah.
and like the AI plans some sort of like, I don't know. She's like battling against AI wits. I don't know, something like that.
You lost me. I got nothing.
Is it Another Life, maybe?
Another Life. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it a TV series? Yeah, it was a TV series, 11 episodes. Yeah, that was it. She played Nico Breckenridge.
Yeah, she plays a lot of like sci-fi roles, and in it she's always like the hero of the movie or some shit, you know. Never the bad guy. But she's come a long way though. Like that's what she's mainly focused on. Like you don't see her in any lovey-dovey you know, Princess Diaries kind of movies. You don't see her.
No, Bridget Jones.
Yeah, you know, super action films, Expendables, nothing like that, you know. But definitely sci-fi films, and she's come a long way. Like, I think she deserves this role, and if she kills it, she's skyrocketing, dude. They're gonna want her in Marvel movies or, you know, comic book movies, because she's got that attitude, she's got that posture that, like, she's a badass, you know, she's a badass woman, you know. So,
and I think it's kind of neat when you see an actor or actress not so much be typecasted, but seem, you know, there's a certain genre that they excel in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've got, you know, you can tell that they've got, you know, a good range, but they just, it's like they become one with everything, and it's like you could see that person being a real life person because she portrays it just so well because she's so into it. Kind of like with Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
With The Witcher and Superman. You know, he just was so good in The Witcher because he's invested in it and he really, really identifies with that genre. So I feel like when you have that connection, it takes a person's acting to that level, and she's definitely there. So pretty excited to see what she can do once she gets her moment in the spotlight.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I mean, looking at her resume of stuff that she's done, Riddick, Battlestar Galactica, Oculus, Halloween, Another Life, Clone Wars, Robot Chicken, The Flash. She even did voiceovers on Black Ops 4. I mean, so she's Longmire.
She's steeped in sci-fi and, you know, and action, but not over-the-top action.
right.
Action with a plot.
Yep. I mean, Netflix has kept her along for quite a while. That tells you something.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. So I mean, with everybody, with all the acting and everything, and the memorable characters that The Mandalorian has really been showcasing and bringing to light, and you just kind of feel, you know, you kind of like, oh my God, I feel that so hard.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what she's going to do.
I am, yeah. I'm excited for that one. That's a good casting role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, do we know, this is aside from all that, do we know when New Mutants, because I thought about, like, man, she would play a really good role in, like, X-Men. Like, she would be a dope-ass rogue, I figured. You know, maybe she would be a dope-ass rogue. You know, but I was like, New Mutants is coming out soon, right? Or supposed to, right? Something like that?
It's supposed to, yeah.
I wish Jay was here.
Yeah.
He was the one that 2 weeks in a row, 1 week he came on and told us, yeah, New Mutants is going to streaming. And I was like, oh shit, they're
I think it's supposed to be in August or something, maybe, I heard.
Yeah, and then he came back the following week and he was like, no, they pulled it from on demand and it's going to be back in theaters, and we got confirmation that it's hitting theaters. They pulled it from streaming yet again. So now hopefully New Mutants will finally come out. It has a release date of August 2020. Thank you, Jay, for that one, because
definitely. Yeah, I mean, with the whole thing with the movie theaters and streaming, with the whole tug of war, they've almost, you know, this one is kind of a nod to saying that the theaters won out on this one. They're like, nope.
Yep. You know what else is making it's I think Elsie Jasmine is gonna like this one. The 15-Year Itch.
I know who else is gonna like this.
Phyllis, that's right.
She's watching us on Facebook. Yeah, Phyllis. She's a Supernatural fan.
Is this one of the longest running series? Aside
I
from
think it's closing up. I think it's closing up on it because I know there's a handful that were 20, 25. So it's definitely pushing it.
It's up there.
It's up there, and honestly, I don't know that a lot of people when it first started thought that it was going to last as long as it did.
Yeah. Supernatural is a phenomenal show. I still haven't caught up. It's just so much, man. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, honestly, and the story arcs are all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Not in a bad way.
Right.
But man, and I do like the occasional filler.
Yep.
Like they'll have some filler episodes, and usually when they do those, they go hard. They go hard camp on those filler episodes. Break it fourth wall, like sledgehammer that fourth wall.
See, that makes me want to keep watching it, man. Like that's good. That's good info, man.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's a good show. I'm not gonna knock it. It's for the type of show. It definitely was the first of its kind when it first came out. And it's held its own. Like that first season, if you remember, it was kind of like hokey, cheesy, but it gave us something new.
Well, when I first started watching it, for me, it gave me that X-Files and Charmed and Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Where you had that supernatural effect, but then there was this other underlining storyline that was kind of like lurking. It's like the whole thing. Like they were hunting monsters, but in the back of your head there was this, the mom, the dad, the demon kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you had that constantly running in the background, like those older shows did, and that kind of hooked me. I will say that I kind of teetered off a little bit. I do feel like I want to kind of restart it again, kind of feel the love again.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. And you know what? It's like they have these episodes where it's just like, man, and then they have this, they'll have an episode that's like kick-ass, like a Scooby-Doo, or the one where they went into Scooby-Doo, or, they have these where they mention like a Doctor Who, or they comment on something outside.
The one where they go to the Supernatural convention, and all these people are writing fan fiction, and you're like, oh, that's a really good Dean cosplay, but you don't really look like Dean. Dean should be more like this.
Oh my God, I've never seen that episode.
Stop.
Wow.
And they're reading these fan fictions, and they're like, dude, this shit happened. And then they get to the creepy side of the fan fiction where they're kind of yaoi and hooking up, and they're like, stop.
I've never seen that episode. Manager, she'll watch it every now and then, and like she's been watching it, and I'll sit down. We watched the whole first, I think, and second season together a long time ago, and then we stopped. Mm-hmm. And now she's picked it up again to catch up to the final season, and it's one of those things. Pause for 1 second. Yes, long rest in peace to Jerry Stiller and Fred Willard.
Oh man, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Rest in peace. Yes, definitely. But it's one of those things of it's worth watching. They've in the 15 seasons, they've really touched on a few topics, and we were talking about the other night about Castile.
Right.
Yesterday, Castile and
Constantine,
the blur because of the trench coat
and the white shirt and the tie.
Right. Yes.
It's like the biggest running joke in conventions. You see somebody dressed like that, and then if they don't have the lighter, and the cigarette off, right off the bat, you're like, wait a minute, are you, which one?
Which one are you? It would have been great.
You Castillo? Yeah.
You know what? What really like sold me on Supernatural, and I don't know if there's a correlation, but can we talk about how good Buffy the Vampire Slayer was as a TV show?
Yes.
It was phenomenal, and I think that really like gave me high hopes for Supernatural.
Yeah, I definitely can see where they mirrored a lot of the things. Because Buffy had those light episodes, those camp episodes. They had those, moments where you're like, your heart caught in your throat because you weren't expecting it, and you were just like, you're dead. I mean, you just couldn't take it, and Supernatural has those, so they copied the playbook perfectly.
Very well, yeah.
Oh, so yeah, Elsie's saying it's actually said Castile's costume was literally based off Constantine, like it was in the script.
I knew she was listening, dude.
That solidifies it. That solidifies it.
Yep.
That is awesome. Olga was saying that her favorite episode was where Dean could talk to the animals.
Oh, shit.
Look, I'm just going to say it, because I'm a thirsty motherfucker. Eat the best part of the whole damn thing.
Yeah, his one-liners.
Do you see there's the outtake where he's sitting in his car with the Eye of the Tiger?
Oh.
You need to watch that.
I will watch that later.
Search Supernatural, Eye of the Tiger.
I will.
Lip syncing, it's right. Yeah. And I'm sorry, Dean Jensen Ackles, his cosplay of freaking Batman and Night.
Yeah, what if you woke up one day? What if you woke up one day and he brought you coffee to bed, man? With a croissant, a warm croissant.
I'll make some more juice.
Not safe for work.
Wasn't there the rumor and want for him to play Hal Jordan as Green Lantern?
Yeah, there was, and
there's that want, or Nightwing.
Yeah. I think he would. I think
he'd be a fucking awesome Hal Jordan. Or, actually, I wouldn't want him to be Hal Jordan. I'd want him to be Guy Gardner.
Yeah. Wait, Guy Gardner?
Yeah, he did do the Red Hood voice.
Guy Gardner or Kyle Rayner? Nah, because he doesn't have the Kyle Rayner hair. He doesn't.
No, and Kyle Rayner doesn't have that attitude.
That's right.
Like Hal Jordan's like a cocky, arrogant fucking bastard.
Yep.
Yeah. And I could see him pull that out, like with that fucking coat, the leather Green Lantern coat that's so different than anybody else.
Yeah.
I could see him rock that.
He's got the height too.
Yeah. Oh, she showed it to me, I guess. And I probably did see it, and I probably giggled like a little girl. And right now, it just doesn't ring a bell.
It's ringing bells for me.
And other things.
Among other things.
That's what she said.
Jensen, if you're watching, you're probably not, but hey, who knows?
But to see it go, a staple like that.
Yeah.
Well, now, is it really the final season, or was it supposed to be the final season and it's not? Like,
I'm confused too. I'm very confused.
Yeah. It's season 15 to be continued in the fall. That's basically what it is.
So it's not the finale. The
final season. So season 15, it's kind of like the writer's strike. So it's still considered season 15. We're just ending it in the fall is what they're doing.
Gotcha.
And
so it's not over.
it's going to be over after this season.
Oh.
Maybe.
You never know.
You never know. The fans are a powerful force.
They are.
Although I'm still waiting for that Firefly.
And there was the rumor of it coming back. Oh, wait a... That was the rumor.
I know my aunt Jasmine, she goes super hard. So, like, those fans are real, man. They're real hard.
I mean, if the fans come out hard enough, and they can show that there's money,
Oh, yeah.
So let me ask this to the fans out there, the Supernatural fans that are out there. Would you, as a Supernatural fan, be open to watching a John Constantine show or a Justice League Dark because it's going to have similar attributes? Would you be open to watching that? Because it's giving you the supernatural side from DC Comics. So would that attract you as a fan to watch something like that? And I'm gonna even convolute the question even more. If so, who would you want to play John Constantine?
Right. Correct.
Matt Ryan? Because he wants to.
Yeah.
Just saying. I'm looking at the chat.
So, Elsie said supposedly the cast is willing to do a movie.
Wow.
Wow. To wrap it all up? Or just go to movies? Just do movies? Is there enough for them to do like several movies?
See, that's the thing. I don't know if there would be enough to warrant multiple movies. Like, you know, we've talked before about how sometimes a movie just doesn't make sense in the way that it would if it was done as a series, because there's too much. And I think Supernatural as a whole is too complicated that, you know, like having one movie to kind of like be the finishing touch on the series to kind of, you know, put it to bed, that, you know, that would work. But to have continuous movies, I don't know that would work. I feel like that there would be too much lost and it would ruin the franchise.
Gotcha.
You know, like...
No, I get what you're saying. It's just one and done.
Yeah.
The guy who played Crowley is in Doom Patrol.
What? No way.
The guy who played Crowley, the demon, is in Doom Patrol.
Really?
The more you know.
Imagine that.
I'd be interested. And
but really, Supernatural has had a ton of people up in there. Felicia Day, all kinds of A, B, C, D, Z list actors is popping up all over the place.
Yeah.
Who? I know, even though it's on CW, who actually, what's the studio that owns the rights to Supernatural? Is it actually Warner Brothers? Because you know how a lot of times these networks will take another studio's movies.
Yeah.
It's happened in the past, like, you know, CBS will air something that's produced by NBC, but just because they're willing, even though it's being filmed at NBC, they price it out to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
If it's a Warner Brothers property.
So what are you saying?
If it's a Warner Brothers property and they want to make a movie, well, you know it's coming out later this month, HBO Max. They're fucking whoring themselves like there's no tomorrow.
Ooh, that would bring so much people to that, dude. It would bring so much content.
It's straight CW.
Yeah.
But then again, CW is owned by both CBS and Warner Brothers.
That's what I was just going to say.
So where does it go? All Access or HBO Max?
If you want to sell the shit out of HBO Max, I would put it there. To start. That would people would be like, I want HBO Max today. For sure.
Yep.
I think so.
But they would have to take it off of Netflix.
So I got the answer. Warner Brothers. Because it originally aired on the WB, then it moved to the CW, so Warner Brothers has the rights. Therefore, Warner Brothers has to deal with Netflix. I won't be surprised unless Netflix is paying buku bucks for it, then it won't transition over to HBO Max. I don't know, but it's more like the long run.
I don't see Netflix giving that up.
They gave up Friends and The Office.
Yeah.
After they recently removed one of those, they gave it up.
Where did those go anyway?
True.
I think Friends went to Max or one of those, and one went to the Peacock. So that's interesting.
So maybe then this is something that Netflix is really going to have to be careful with. You know, it's a gamble to get rid of The Office and Friends. You know, it may not have hurt them, but I mean, people love The Office, people love Friends, but people don't cosplay Friends
or The Office.
Or The Office, really.
You're right.
People don't flood conventions. You know, that their fan base is on a whole other level. So that would be interesting to see if they give that up.
What was interesting to see is that prior to this is the last year that any CW show. So they had a deal. The CW had a deal with Netflix that any show that was on the CW, the minute the season was over, like a week or two later, it showed up on Netflix.
Yeah.
This is the last year that deal is happening.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
That's gonna hurt Netflix.
That's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt the fan more than anything else, because a lot of people wait for it to be over to watch it straight on Netflix without the commercials. Right. So that's
people also, they like being able to rewatch it. There is something I read that people with anxiety, the reason why they like to rewatch things over and over and over again is because they already know what's going to happen, so there's no anxiety of sitting there saying, oh my God, what's going to happen, what's going to happen? You could just relax and be in the moment.
Holy shit.
You're like, okay, I know what's going to happen, so I'm not like tense or anything.
Dude, I never...
You know, like when they throw that, you know, that curveball, you know something's gonna bad happen, but you already know.
Yeah.
So, it's exciting.
That's going to be interesting. But, you know, it's coming to an end. Maybe we'll get a Constantine show, finally.
Yes. All good things must come to an end.
That was the end of the Star Trek episode. That was their final episode. That was the name of their final episode.
Good things.
Yeah, I mean, just as long as you don't steal my thunder. Nah, my lightning.
You
don't steal my lightning.
You remember, Ernie? You remember? I'm going back to the Spectre. I'm going back to Constantine.
Okay.
You remember Final Crisis Revelations? It was a short story arc. It was like number 1 to 5. And in that story arc, each book was like a different it was like Spectre, and then there was like somebody else and like the question was in it and everything, I think. And when I read that story arc, it had to do a lot with like how Supernatural does their shows. And for that reason alone, I imagine that like not only did they take a lot of their like information or their content from Supernatural, but Supernatural could totally become a movie if they use that story arc of Revelations, so at least something like that. You would have to read it to I want to see what they have to like see what I'm talking about, because like it gets dark really really quick to the point where Constantine I believe shows up in that story arc too.
Yeah.
It would be something like.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that? What are your thoughts on what's going on and potential movement forward for the series or showing up? Give us your thoughts. Chat.
Yeah. And Long saying your audio's low again.
Yeah, I don't know. Mike's pretty.
I don't know.
Oh,
you're sounding good on this end. No, not you. I'm talking about Long.
Oh, I don't know. How about now? Does it sound better?
He's saying, what's that mic noise? Yeah, I wonder what happened.
Oh, no.
I don't.
Anyways,
go ahead. I don't know. It could be more stuff going on with the
yeah, because like
with the multicasting right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So maybe something we may have to kind of
tweak,
enable.
Yeah. Last couple stories that we have is Percy Jackson is coming to Disney Plus, which is pretty cool, and this is according to The Verge. Yo, The Verge has been on a roll lately. Like,
yeah, they've been putting out some good stories.
Yeah, dude, they've been putting out some really good stuff.
Reliable.
Like, hot minute, you wanted nothing to do with what The Verge was saying because it was just garbage.
Yeah, you're right.
Pulling back.
They're pulling back.
They're coming back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about the Percy Jackson movies coming to Disney Plus? Because I really enjoy those movies. Did you?
I only saw the first one. I didn't get to see any of the other ones. I'd be interested to rewatch them.
Second one was pretty good too. I was hoping that they would have continued the series. It was a good series of movies, and we only got 2 out of it. So now getting a series of all 5 books, that's going to give them at least 10 seasons. If done correctly.
See, and that's what I'm saying. You know, it's like some things are better done as a series than a movie.
This is true.
You have more time to develop.
Another blowout series coming coming to CBS All Access is the 5-Year Mission.
Another Star Trek series. Jesus.
5-Year Mission, my ass.
No, another Star Trek series. I think this one is taken off with Captain Pike that has showed up on another Star Trek series, on Discovery. So this one's going to focus on Captain Pike and his time as captain of the Enterprise, which should be interesting because we never really got to see it.
Okay.
And the movies never really did Captain Pike any justice. You know, you see him on the Enterprise for like a hot minute, and because the movies was like an alternate timeline, it really, anyway, but let me just keep it moving with that. But it's one of those things of it's going to be interesting to see where he ends up, because if you're a fan of the original Star Trek, original timeline, you find that Pike is like in this little wheelchair doohickey with these dudes that have these big heads that their veins are popping, and he just gave himself up for something. I can't remember completely, but the Menagerie, that was the name of the episode, which was the original pilot, but they never went with it, and they turned it into like a 2-part episode where Spock was on trial. But to see Pike as captain of the Enterprise, I mean, Discovery doesn't seem too bad. I've only seen 1 episode just because I got too much other shit to watch, but I'm not going to complain. CBS All Access, CBS has figured out their bread and butter is Star Trek.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's their bread and butter, along with, things like Twilight Zone. So them giving us quality Star Trek shows, like Picard, I don't see where they can do us any wrong. They're doing it justice to Gene Roddenberry and family with the shows that they're giving us. So I'm not gonna shit on it like I did on Xbox.
So you called Picard quality. You liked it.
Picard was, for the episodes that we watched, and I haven't finished it. Picard was fucking great.
Yeah, dude. Okay, all right.
Picard was fucking. It gave me that glimpse of the next generation, and what's wild about it, it silently linked the rebooted Star Trek films to the original generation.
Oh, nice.
That's crispy.
Nice.
They don't come out and say this all happened, but it's kind of like one of those things of that event that happened over there. Yeah, it happened over here, and that's basically we're the continuation of that event. This is this side of that story of the original timeline.
Nice.
And when the writers wrote that, it's kind of like, you guys are smart. Because at this point, you have a whole fan base that has seen the new films, and it's kind of, this is all we know. Well, and we know that there's this whole time shit that happened. This is reeling it back in and saying, well, do you really want to know what led to that timeline?
Yeah.
Kelvin timeline? Well, you got to watch Picard.
That's cool.
So, genius on the writers.
Safe to say that they're probably gonna do the same thing with this 5-year mission my ass thing. They'll probably do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll bridge it to the original stuff.
Sarah's watching us on Facebook.
That's what's up. Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Say hi to Jay for us as well.
Yes. Hope Jay's doing good.
And to wrap this up, we're gonna go to Jada to see how she feels about Inuyasha sequel.
This one.
Look at that smile, dude. She's excited. That's what's up.
Dude.
That's what's up.
This was her. This is.
Go ham, man.
She's excited. Like when I told her about this, about the Inuyasha, her eyes opened up. Go ahead. You think she hasn't read the article yet, but she just read the.
Started reading it.
She read the topic, and her eyes lit up with who's going to be in it.
Go ahead.
So Jada. All right. So, can we appreciate the fact that the original Inuyasha had Kagome going from present to feudal Japan, and this is where the kid's going from feudal Japan to the present? It's a reverse timeline with the kids.
That's so cool.
I love those types of animes. They're like my favorite.
I mean, it's just... That's perfect. Absolutely perfect, because it takes a nod from the original without being the original. You know what I mean? Like, it gives you that whole thing. Because now you're just like, oh, shit. Oh, half demon killer can be gone.
Yes. Oh, hold on. Look at her reaction on this.
I know.
It's like exciting.
Facebook is blowing up right now too. They're like,
like Inuyasha, like
we never got to see how like their family
that's
at
the
the
whole
end
point.
of the thing.
Right?
Even at the end of Naruto, we never really got to see it.
Yeah, but they
but that's what happened with Boruto.
Yes.
That's why they gave you Boruto. That gave you the closure. So now you've got this. That's going to give you the closure for you.
Like they did the same thing with Fruits Basket. The original one from 2001, they never finished the second series. But with the 2019 remake, they're giving you the second series and hopefully how everything will end.
I love when they do that. It's like they realize it's like, we left you hanging. We did you dirty. Here you go.
Yeah.
Why would they leave me hanging?
Yes. Like, dude, this is like,
I'm so psyched.
like, will his daughter be able to wield the wind scar and the backlash wave?
Will the daughter have to have the thing where she has to obey sin? Because I'm telling you, as a parent, that probably would come in very handy. Grounded.
You did that to me.
Yeah, I did that to her the other day. I was like, Jada, sit. Damn it. No, I mean, it's a great staple of when you get to anime series. Like, I just recently started rewatching it, and I forgot how good it was. I also forgot how many times you hear the name Kikyo, Kagome, and Inuyasha. Like, just Inuyasha and Kagome in one episode. It's like
7 times, 70.
I would love for someone to sit count.
I'll count.
We'll watch every episode and count each episode and how many times those names are said.
I'd like to see, somebody just be like, okay, we did it, we knew your name. You have to keep saying it.
That is just genius on the part of the writing, so you know who the characters are. It's just like, it's embedded. Like, even Adult Swim, when it first aired, they played a joke on it where you had to Kagome, Inuyasha. That little going back and forth. It was great. That's what got me to watch it the first time around. I'm like, what the hell is this? Why am I not watching it?
Sometimes you have to make fun of something you just like, no, it's there. We're just going to get it out and laugh at ourselves.
Yeah. It was definitely a great series. I'm excited to see that come back. What about you?
Yeah.
Beyond excited.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure her face kind of says she's like...
Well...
so someone is wondering, Elsie, by the way, is wondering how you feel about Orion High School.
About what?
Orion High School?
High School?
Orion High School?
Orion?
Yeah, Orion. That one.
Oh.
She's got questions.
Oh. How you feel about...
You shouldn't be asking me because Mila loves it.
Oh. So
she's like,
how does she feel about it?
She loves it. Like, she's obsessed with it.
Tell us more about it.
So it's just basically this girl.
Oh, the host club.
Yeah.
Okay, I know which one.
Into the host club because she broke a vase that she has to pay for. And it's like a rom-com kind of thing, and Mila loves it. She's into the romance.
It's a reverse harem.
Yeah.
What?
It's so good. It's from 2006, but it's so good.
Yeah.
It's like really good.
You know
and I've watched it like 4 times.
Yeah.
I dig it because usually you see like the I just said it too, the harem storyline or plot, and you're just like, okay, look, this guy's an idiot. Why are you women chasing him? And now this one, it's like, now you got this girl, and all these guys are running after her. It's like, yes, that's what I want to see.
You know what
Fight for.
What I can't stop watching is Kaguya-sama, Love is War. You never watched that shit?
No. I'll have to look. Is it on Crunchyroll?
God, dude. At the end of it, what's her name does his dance, and it's like, it's such a free flow dance. The entire scene keeps going, and it's like you want to do it also. And I feel so geeky fucking like watching it because I'm like, yo, I should not be watching this shit, but it's so good. I would really recommend Love is War. It's fucking, yeah. It's one of those, like, it's not none of those action shit, it's like that, like, high school kind
It
of
was
stuff.
slice of life.
Yeah, you
That's-
know.
It was slice of life.
But sometimes those are like the good ones.
Yeah.
You know, where
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to just kind of sit back, check your brain off, and just be entertained.
Yeah,
like
man, yeah.
what was the basketball one? I can't remember the name.
Yeah, you're right. I can't believe. I mean, until that basketball anime, oh fuck, I can't believe. I remember it.
Dude, they had basketball, they had a baseball, they had swim,
Volleyball.
volleyball, ice skating, any sport. They got. I'm sure there's probably a frickin' ski one too.
Prince of Tennis like was the shit when that came on too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's a really good one? The time I got reincarnated as a slime. It is a really good anime, dude. It is such a good story. It's weird. It's weird as shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, but it's fucking good. You gotta watch it.
Hey, what other ones have you watched?
Ooh, there's this really good one. It's about volleyball. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it starts with an H. It's like Hayuku or something. But Katie got me. My friend Katie got me to watch it, and it's just really, really good. And it's all about volleyball.
Yo, they love their sports in anime, dude.
They do. They love
Yeah.
sports animes.
This little short kid, it wants to be the best player in Japan, and he's trying his hardest.
Volleyball there.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds interesting, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, again, it gives you. It talks about heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, are you excited about Bleach coming back?
I haven't finished Bleach. I have a lot of anime I have to catch up on, such as Fairy Tail. I have to finish the last season.
You could go for like freaking years trying to catch up on it.
Yeah.
But I have so much. It's just...
Man.
I wish I had my old VHS for you to watch of some other old school anime like Project Echo.
Prince
Or
of Tennis is an
You'll
oldie.
probably find it on your on the internet.
what site do you
Internet.
use?
Whatever one you don't need to use.
Okay, whatever I tell you to use. I haven't found Project Echo, but there's other ones.
Yeah, but they put new stuff on there every day.
Yeah, but I'm talking about old school stuff.
Yeah, there's stuff. I watched the one about the Kenshin.
Roaring Kenshin?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, that's so good.
That was so good. I was like, okay.
You know which one people sleep on? What was it, Ronin Warriors?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
People sleep on that one. That one was another good one. And
One of my favorites was Princess Jellyfish.
I've never
It
seen
was
that.
good. It was definitely
It was
good.
adorable.
It was definitely
adorable.
It was cute, yo.
I have a crocheted Clara in the back of my car.
Nuh-uh. That's awesome.
I cosplayed as her.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't make it. I can't crochet to save my life.
I've always wanted to cosplay.
you what?
I've always wanted to cosplay. My friend does it all the time. She's like, I'm going to comic. I'm like, must be nice.
Well, you could have said that before the Corona.
But
And we were going to think about taking you to New York.
I want to go. I want to meet the voice actors. They're so...
We were thinking about...
voices
As
so
of right
well.
now, Kineticon has not been canceled.
Just saying.
Ooh.
Just saying.
What about our booth? That's true. If nothing, we could go local. I mean, you want to go cosplay, you just got to get your costume. What do you want to cosplay as, or who?
That's a hard one.
You will love Kineticon
Yeah.
for anime.
My friends talk so much about it when they go, and I'm just like, take lots of pictures. I almost bought tickets one year for my birthday so I could go with them, but I ended up not doing it.
Oh, you're going this year.
Hopefully.
Last year she wanted to go to Boston Con.
No, it wasn't a Boston Con. It was a Webtoon Con. It's where you meet all the artists.
From the Webtoon series.
Yes!
Yeah.
I was going to bring Mila, but...
No, but you had also mentioned you wanted to go to Boston Fan Expo.
I wanted to go to anything.
That's still going on, July 9th to July 12th.
Oh, wait. That's from, whatchamacallit?
Very Odd Parents, yeah. Rob Paulson, looking at the list of guests. Animaniacs.
We lost them.
Who, me?
No, both of you. We lost you.
We went just down a rabbit hole. Sorry. All right.
Trust me, you could totally. That's yeah. We're Jada, you and me. We're gonna talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk later because I'm already working. I already got cosplay working with one of my little mini-me's, Durangabampa.
Whoa. Nice.
You can be a third. Just saying.
Let me
all right, so we're going to let you, I think we're good for now as I look at the list from Kineticon who's going to be there.
Yeah,
I mean, the people over in TV Land and the YouTubes and the Facebook.
Oh my God!
It's the loudest she's been all night.
He plays Natsu from Fairy Tail.
Oh boy, we're screwed. Kineticon.
But on that note.
All right, so
fam, don't forget to catch Becky on check out the trailer on YouTube. Looks pretty dope. Shawna was super excited, right, Shawna?
Dude, oh my gosh, yes. Because I would never have guessed Paul Blart Moral Cop as a Nazi skinhead.
Kevin James, that's right. Yeah.
And now that we're excited that he's a skinhead, it's just, if you see the trailer, you will know what we're talking about. It is fucking nuts.
It's nuts. You would not peg him to be in this kind of movie.
Right.
I mean, solid.
He goes
solid.
Fucking ape shit.
Yeah.
And also, the Blackout Invasion Earth. Check out the trailer for that too on YouTube. The Blackout Invasion Earth. And with that, we're gonna call it tonight. Thank you so much for spending this Saturday night with us. Don't forget that we're going to be on multiple platforms, and we're gonna be streaming mostly on Saturday nights, 8:30. You know, we'll get better at that.
Yeah. You know, we'll be here ish.
Yeah.
8:30 ish.
Yeah. Yes.
We'll get here when we get here.
To be on Facebook now, live.
Yes.
So it's a lot easier for everyone.
Yep.
And don't forget, we're all in this
Twitch.
together. Okay.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Jada, for coming on tonight.
For sure.
Thank you for having me.
Hashtag alone and together.
Hashtag alone and together.
From all of us to all of you.
To all of you.
Drink up.
Drink up,
bitches.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.